Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Ethiopia. We just declared war on Ottomans because our ally Persia is currently fighting them, mostly because they're guaranteeing horrors, I suppose, but we need to help the Persians a little bit, so we pulled in Portugal and I suppose England and some of their Portuguese colonies into this war. So we do have the numbers advantage in this war, luckily, although not necessarily in the fleets in Mediterranean yet, but I'm sure that that's going to change eventually. Right now, our first goal is to clear out the Kilwan troops in here, at least siege down some of this area, maybe get Kilwa out of the war quickly. I might not even take that much land from them, like at least take Mzizima, maybe even Kilwa itself. They got a Kilwa city in there. Right, there's just so many of these great works that we can't actually utilize. Actually, let's go ahead and get that Admiral in here before we run into combat. Oh, there we go, that 5 shock should be pretty good. Because there is going to be a combat happening in here. Oh, never mind. Got out of there just in time. So we're sieging down Jaffa. I guess we could go ahead and, well, that's going to be pretty by 4. I guess we can get into El Karak. I'll get another unit in Jerusalem just in case. So now we've got the war goal. Who's got the highest siege pips? No, all of these have 1. Okay, well, that doesn't change things too much then. We do know that the Ottomans have a lot of troops in Persia currently. I know that they also have got some troops in Hormuz. They had like 10,000 man army at least in there, probably more. So what do we have here? They got 60... It's about 110,000. 114 technically speaking, but yeah. So that's close to about half of the armies just there. Well, half of the Ottoman armies just there. If we have a look at the ledger... Armies, war enemies, I suppose war allies could be useful information as well. So they've got about 140,000, or 240,000, sorry. And we've got about 140, so they've got 100,000 men advantage over us. Of course, England has... Oh, wait, no. England has 90,000 men. Portugal doesn't have too much, but the colonies do have a little bit more. Although, actually, not that much. Well, no, Caribas and Ripper, yeah, they've got about 70,000 combined. And then Hadramut's got 16,000, so... It's okay, I suppose. I'm going to move this into Dera. And then that's going to get to Zhatelier. We've got 10 artillery each of these. I might want to get some more artillery in these armies, mind you, but I guess it's a start. Oh, that's the 20,000 man army. Right, that's heading into our territories in here. How are we looking on Kilwa? Let's go ahead and get this one down here. Get the ships out, Zanzibar Strait, so we can blockade the port quickly. Oh, Portugal just got there in time. Right, we got El Karak siege down. I'm going to go ahead and get to Azrak. And then we siege down Deras. I'm going to move that one to Sham. The idea is that we can actually... How much could I take from them without causing issues? So I want to get to Antioch at least. And I wouldn't mind taking a kind of full state. So maybe we take that area. And then this area. That would be basically full war score. Okay, so we won't take quite that much yet. Getting that fort over there would still be quite nice. They'll take some money and maybe war reparations and a few other things, but that's going to be okay if we can get to that point. Now, we'll need to do some peace deal with Tunis and a few other nations before that. Well, speaking of Tunis, I believe the Portuguese and British are... Oh, yeah, they're actually sieging down some Portuguese stuff there, so Tunis is busy there. How's Kilwa looking like? Well, we are sieging down... Is that... no, Portugal's going to take over the siege, isn't it? They don't have a claim on that, so they might actually give that province to me afterwards. Ooh, that's a lot of troops. Let's see, that's about 100,000 right there. How's the quality of the troops, mind you? Let's see, morale-wise, Ottomans have us beaten. We've got higher discipline. Siege ability for us is higher, our defensiveness is higher. Professionalism is definitely higher. And tradition is almost the same. Or close to, at least. Let's go ahead and move that north. Let's get another economic idea, but we're just going to wait for the admin tech to be done. And there we go. They did... oh, no, they hold the province in there. Well, that's unfortunate. Because the siege is going to be done fairly quickly. I'm going to probably take this one to Lindy, where's potentially where the Portuguese we're trying to go to anyway. Oh, is that... Oh, the Dutch have Comoros. Okay. The siege should be done shortly. Oh, it's 35% now. Jazan is under siege. They've got 69,000 men in there. They're probably going to be taking a fair attrition. Decent bit. Hey, Sham. Oh, wow, that's 55 days for a siege. That's not too shabby. Now the question is, do I take these troops then down south? No, I won't really be able to get down south too easily, will I? I'm just going to go ahead and take another layer of provinces in here. Then we might turn south to deal with the armies that they have in Jizan. They've got the 30,000 men here that are going into Hadramut. No, I think they're actually going to Jizan itself. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. At least they don't blockade it. Oh no, it's actually going to Sana, I think. Alright then, unfortunately I won't be able to get there easily. Oh, and the Persians are getting beaten back in here. They are defending in a mountain pass though, so it does help them, but there's more armies. Actually, no, I think they are going to win that combat. That's another 2 provinces siege down. Can I catch them there? No, not really. I'm going to start moving northward though. I'm going to get the fort in Halab, that'd be quite useful. And we're going to siege down Antioch already. Right, so Tunis is still going to be a bit busy. Any of the other allies that might be... No, they're not really that bad yet. I'm at least taking Lindy. There we go. I guess, I do need to take... I kind of do want to take Kilwa at least. Oh, and we conquered Hama. There we go, let's get to Halab. We got the... We should get +5 from the... Yeah, so that's 7% start from the siege. Okay, that's not too shabby. They got quite a bit of troops moving about here. That's moving somewhere. I think it's probably going to try to go around to catch some of them, because there's probably, yeah, there's a fort over there, so they can't move through that one. They still got the, yeah, they got a lot of troops down here in Arabia, or I suppose Yemen. But I guess if I can just get a little bit more ground siege down in here, we should be fine. I'm going to keep the armies sort of nearby one another, just in case. Oh, there we go. Siege of Kilwa completed. 160 days. So Kilwa, could I actually... No, well, we do have some war score against you, but you're not willing to take the peace deal yet because the war is still basically just started, really. General retires. Oh dear, army tradition going down at this point in time is a little bit unlucky. They got a lot of transports in this fleet, admittedly so do we. They got some more heavies. Oh, Bohemian Crystal. Oh, there we go. Good on them. And you do need to keep an eye on all of these stacks moving about in here, and of course the fact that they might be doing a bit of sieging in here. However, if they do sieges in here, that's fine. They're going to be taking a lot of attrition. Actually, I do wonder, how's the attrition looking like? They've taken about 13,000. Assad has taken 16, which I've taken 11. Portugal's taken some. We've lost a bit more troops in combat, I guess. There's no combats, though. Huh. Oh, well. So how's the battle in Zanzibar Strait going? We got the numbers advantage. We're probably gonna... Oh, yeah, we lost one of the heavies. We lost some of the galleys as well, actually. We'll need to replace some ships, I reckon. Hey, there we go. Victory at Halab. I could try to go against some of these enemy troops in here. There is not going to be any fort in the way. I can sort of catch up some of these Ottoman armies in here to make Persian life a little bit easier. It should be fine. Still got a decent bit of manpower as well. We're taking it somewhat slow, though, which is probably for the best. I guess at this point, Kilwa is probably not going to be a huge problem. I mean, how much troops do they have? They got 21,000. We've got the Spokobadia's army over here. I think I'm going to just go ahead and send this one up north. At least up to here first. And then how's the Zanzibar Strait battle? Oh no, we lost a lot of ships there. I think we're going to lose this battle, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and just retreat. Yeah, we lost loads of ships there. We need to get some better ships. Right, so how's the battle in Jazan? They got, well, siege rather. They got 70,000 men sieging down that. They still got another 30,000 there nearby. I'm trying to sort of siege my way to... Maybe if I can relieve the siege in... Actually, first of all, Persia, I'm going to ask for a military access from you, just in case. There we go. So if we can stop the siege in Urmia, that would probably be quite nice. Move you to Arbil, you'll go to Mosul. That one's going to go to Tikrit. But again, if I can catch 1 or 2 armies at a time from them, and just siege down a lot of the areas, eventually they are going to start having a lot of issues. We might lose, well, we will lose the siege in Jazan, I'm pretty sure about that. Did we start, no, we didn't start building the fort in Alexandria yet. Let's get that underway, shall we? How's the siege going? Oh, they got 7% chance of succeeding. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get these 2 armies here. I'll attack them. I don't know if we'll be the defenders or the attackers, quite frankly. We might be attackers, actually. Because we're not in that war. Oh no, we're the defenders. Oh, brilliant. That's going to be costly for the enemy. I guess we can go and siege down Mosul in the meanwhile. There we go. Oh, yeah, they took 17,000 men casualties. We took 8,000, 8.5. There's about a 2-to-1. Actually, that is pretty much exactly 2-to-1. So there we go. That's one of the first battles that we won against them. Or well, it was basically one of the first land battles in this war thus far. There we go. There's some Portuguese. Oh, and there's the Siege of Zan. They got 55,000 men heading north, 26,000 heading south. We're on the siege in Mosul. There's a bit of armies behind us. Just going to go ahead and fight off that one. And we de-siege these, so I'm going to go ahead and just regroup the troops and start fighting off the enemies around Jerusalem. Once we've de-sieged Kirkuk as well for Persia. Yeah, they got these two sieges underway. They got a lot more troops here in the south. I suppose they're trying to siege down... Yeah, they're sieging down Sana. They got almost 60,000 men there. Right then, economic ideas. Yeah, no, not much I can... Well, I mean, I could take another one, but I still want to save the points. And money, we're still making some. Not much, mind you. I'm just going to go ahead and wreck the enemy in here. It might pull in a bit more troops. Oh yeah, they're moving a lot of troops in, but we won that battle. It's desert. We got some more troops heading in there. Oh yeah, we're now defending. We've got 2 armies in there versus one of theirs. They are sending more troops though. But if we can deal enough damage in these waves and plus our reinforcements just arrive there, we might still lose this though. But if their front line collapses before... Oh yeah, there we go. Their cannons are dead. They just got another front row there, but that's not going to be initially enough. Although, no, they might actually win this. Yeah, they won that. Let's see. So our side took about 25,000 men casualties. They took more than that in just cannons or artillerymen. So while we did lose the combat, I think it was a lot more expensive battle for the enemy, for sure. They now lost 117,000. Oh, the Ottomans have lost 100,000 men in combat. I've lost less than 50, so that's not too bad. They've taken a lot of attrition. And I think the enemy army sizes, I mean, they still got a decent bit, but they have definitely started losing a lot. And unfortunately, losing that much troops in one combat is a bit expensive, to say the least. Our reinforcements have arrived, though. That one's heading north. Oh, right, they siege down Sana as well. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move this up north here for the time being. I think our trade fleet is still going to be able to block the enemy troops moving from Arabia into Ethiopia. So we should be fine there. Oh, we just lost one of the generals. Alright then, how soon can we give it another one? It's retreating, so no, we can't give another one there yet. But now they're going to de-siege some of these provinces. But, again, they took a lot of casualties in there. They now need to de-siege all of these areas before they're able to do much. And I suppose, well, Kilwa is not really out of the war yet. We did do sieges in here. I guess we can get to Kalunga. Where's the... Oh, right, Kilwa was the capital, wasn't it? They are not willing to take a peace deal yet. Even a white peace yet, are they? No, they are not far off from that, though. If we take one enemy out of the war, that'd be nice. And then Tunis is currently sieging down in Portugal, so that at least Tunis troops are busy in there rather than in our territories. So we should be good. They've got a lot of troops in here. Let's go ahead and spread our units a little bit. And then, this is the one without a leader. Let's hire a new general then. 4120. Not exactly the finest, but, you know, the 5-fire, or 4-fire, sorry, not 5-fire, is still okay. We'll need to reinforce the troops for a little while. That's probably going to be a little bit expensive experience for us. And, oh, right, we're almost there with the admin tech. Next month we can take it. Oh, and I've lost Sham, so they're going to de-siege all of those areas. Which kind of makes sense. It's just, you know, go for the fort and let the fort do the work for you. Cathedral, let's get that one. That's going to give us a production efficiency as well. So, money-wise, we're going to be a lot better. Even though we might not build any of those cathedral mines here. I'm going to go ahead and get these in closer. Where's the third army? Okay, it's going to be within reach soon enough. So, with 4 armies, 120,000 men, we should be able to deal with a lot of these. Oh, they just GT'd all of that. And, Haleb is going to... Oh, sale of titles. I'm going to take the stability. And there we go. Siege of Kalunga is done. I went for Portugal. Alright then. I'm just going to go ahead and get... You know what? At this point, I think Kilwa is going to be out of the war soon enough. Go ahead and move these ships up north. Hopefully they'll get there. And then, yeah, we'll just try to focus on some of these enemy units in here. Karak is mountain, so I can't really attack them there. I'm going to move that one up north, and then that one's going to move in. So now we've got the 120,000 men in here. If they start sieging down Jerusalem, which they might... Oh no, they were trying to go to Gaza, but then they realized that, you know what, no, we're not going to go there. This continent's owned by Ottomans. Well, that's unfortunate. Is there... We could actually get some more administration stuff, although we could start stretching... Oh, establish Sunday schools. Sure. That seems like a good idea. Not that we need to do a lot of converging right now, but it seems like a good idea. We still have the war goal at least, so that's good. They also have quite a bit of troops in here. Let's see, that's 50, 80, 110, 170,000 men in here. That's more than what I can muster. So I need to be somewhat careful with what I try to conquer. Well, I can do at least a little bit more work in here, and then I suppose once the troops from Kilwa arrive back north. Speaking of which, oh, Bukhara might want a white peace. Not yet. Okay, so what about Kilwa? They would take a white peace. Let's see, what do they give? Your claims in Ethiopian Hadramat. You know what, that's fine. That's one enemy out of the war. That means that the numbers advantage is going to be even greater for us. Of course, not all the troops that we have are going to be on the front line, but the Ottomans are still fighting against the Persians as well. And that is not to be underestimated. Well, actually, Bukhara is oh yeah, Bukhara is not in a good shape. So they might want to get out of the war soon enough as well. I'm going to try to conserve some manpower. Oh, right, so this one, yeah, it's already moving through. They're de-sieging a lot of the areas in there, but that's going to keep them busy for a little while then. And Persia is able to de-siege, hopefully, some of the forts that they lost. There we go, that's one... Oh, Bohemia wants to offer a loan? Nah. We'll be fine. If we need loans, we'll take the Berger loans. So, do we have anyone off Siege Pip 2? Nope. We've got Siege Pip 1 over here. Let's get to Tabuk. We are still definitely outnumbered in here, but at least the enemy is not committing troops against us quite yet. And we can probably siege down some... Oh, we lost the Spokemania already. 4511. I mean, that's not too bad. It might be a little bit wasted on the smaller army, mind you, but I guess it's fine. No, oh, no, we didn't quite win the Siege of Tabuk in one for all, but I guess it's good enough for now. Have you retaken Antioch? They are medium enthusiasm right now, so that's at least good. Actually, what is affecting the enthusiasm for them? Relative strength of the alliance is occupied and besieged provinces. Ottoman military strength does give them a bit of a boost there. They hold Constantinople, so that's another one. And length of war is still not all that high. Oh, but yeah, it's not particularly long war yet. Yeah, being the key word, of course. But yeah, they're still focusing... Oh, Jihad for Jerusalem. Right, okay. Oh, why do you do that? I thought you were my ally. So I'm guessing they might be getting some boost now, the Ottomans fighting against me. Portugal is low or medium enthusiasm, so that's not great. They might piece out of the war sooner or later. And of course, the Ottomans still have a lot of troops in there. I don't know if I can... Once I've sieged down Tabuk, or Royal Merit with Russia ended. I think that's something that we might want to refresh, though. Let's send in a diplomat down that way. Hey, we got 555. That's pretty good, Empress. Yeah. Now, that won't get in power unless we lose the current heir, which is probably unlikely, but regardless. Let's take Mosul back. They still haven't won the siege of Haleb. I mean, they've got a lot of troops there. Hormuz are sieging down some of the stuff, so Persians and Hormuz are definitely keeping the enemy busy there for a little while. I don't know where... I think these are mostly just heading eastward against the Persians. And Persia is probably going to be slightly easier to really defeat. Let's go ahead and de-siege Sana. And then... Oh, we lost Haleb. So lots of information over here. That's unfortunate. That's going to be a lot more fog of war. Hey, Siege of Tabuk completed. I'm going to go all the way down here to siege down all of that, but I think we're going to go ahead and divert our armies north. Start slowly sieging up. We're going to try to avoid, or we'll avoid as much as possible on attrition right now. So while we are going to be taking some of that during the siege, we're not going to use all 4 armies sieging down at the same time. Yeah, we're also getting a trade station soon enough. That'll be quite handy. There we go, so there's a little bit more in there. Let's go ahead and get these 2 onwards. I guess I can get to Sham already. I could get the trade idea, but right now I'm going to wait for the trade tech, or diplotech. So while we do have the war goal, why is it... Well, there's a lot of fleet battles and such that are inflicting the war score, or impacting the war score. There's also a decent bit of occupations. Mostly against Portugal, really. Oh yeah, Lisbon's been sieged down. Oh boy. Okay, okay. That's gonna be bad. Well, that's another 2 sieges done. I suppose the siege of Sham is probably not going to be too difficult. I'm going to send Moss in here to siege. And I suppose, well, we got the siege down at least. Or the... Oh, right, they got... Oh, right, Persia's got an army in here. Austria wants to offer a loan? No, I don't think I need that. I do appreciate the gesture, mind you, but I don't think I need that. So now we've got the full-on siege there. Is this one actually less artillery then? Oh yeah, it is. But yeah, siege down Bizra. We are going to get some troops to siege down Sana. I suppose the... Oh yeah, Zhatelier siege is underway. Which I suppose Khiva is no longer in that war of theirs, I reckon. Yeah, they got a truce with Persia. And Bukhara is out of the war as well. So Persia is only fighting against Ottomans now. Oh, okay. So that's going to keep the Ottomans somewhat busy. And, you know, those smaller allied nations that they have in here, they're not going to be that difficult to defeat. The armies, anyway. Tunis might be the biggest problem. But even then, Tunis is mostly fighting in... Well, to be fair, the fact that they are mostly fighting Portugal does mean that Portugal might actually get just kicked out of the war sooner or later. Unless they can get some troops to actually deal with that threat. Which, I'm not entirely sure that they will. At least Kilbur's out of the war. I suspect that the siege of Asana, I mean, it's going to take a little while. Wait, where's the... Oh, right, they brought in troops here. They got 60,000 men at least. 70, probably. At least we got Tabuk. If we can catch them in there for a fight, we should be able to win them, even if they have a bit of numbers advantage. There we go, Sham was a victory. Let's divert some troops south. Especially we can't catch them in a combat. They are moving towards the book. They are locked in. Can I... Yes, I can use forced march on this one. Cork bottles up... Oh, wine and glass price goes up. Well, there we go. Right, this is going to be perhaps a little bit of an overkill of a battle in here. But if I can stack wipe these enemies in here, that's going to be brilliant. Okay, it wasn't quite stack wipe, but they took quite a bit of casualties, mind you. Oh, and there we go. One of the leaders got the fire damage received reduction. Oh no, land fire damage, actually. Yeah, there we go. Right, which one of these was doing the force march? You. Can I catch any of these? Potentially. That's going to be desert, so that shouldn't be too difficult terrain for us. Right, let's go ahead and put these both to force march. It's going to cost us a little bit mill points to do that, but we can get here in time before they get too much reinforcements. We are going to probably... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's a sack wipe. And they got... Oh, they got a lot of troops heading in here, but we will have the... Oh, there's only one army that actually is getting in here. We've got full back line of artillery now. That's going to be probably a sack wipe, actually. Oh, no. Not quite. But we took a bit more than 2,000 casualties for their 20-something. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh, they're sending another one to Tabuk. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take troops that are in a fairly good shape. Wait until they're locked in. There we go. So which one of these are... That one doesn't really bode well for a combat. And that could probably use a bit of rest. So we'll send 60,000 men over there. Catch them in the mountains. Similarly, I'm going to send one of these to siege down Al-Jaf again. Al-Jav. So the Battle of Tabuk, that's... They got a slightly better general there. Oh, and Portugal's out of the war. Oh dear. Alright then, so now it's just me and Hadramut versus Ottomans and their allies. That's going to be tricky. I knew that could happen if I didn't focus down the Tunisians out of the war first, but if we can beat this army down, we can then maybe start sending some troops to deal with the Tunisians. I mean, that was another victory at least. Oh, they've got a lot of troops in here fighting the Persians, though. Oh, and Tunis is raiding other... Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull this army back. We did get the fleet out at least, so we can actually just drop this in here. And then I suppose what I could do is, once I siege down these two provinces, I'm going to start heading some troops to the west already. Deal with the Tunisians. Hey, there we go. Base manpower in Alexandria. Very good. I could probably go ahead and upgrade the barracks now, so that's going to give us even more manpower from there. Could do another mission. Let's see. Clergy wants base tax. I don't want to use item points for that. Darfur needs a high-level fort. That's doable. I guess we'll take that one. And I guess what we could do is just upgrade that to, like, just one at a time. It's going to be the same cost. It's just going to take a longer time if we build it one level at a time, but that's fine. Right, they are sieging down stuff over there. But at the same time, how's the Ottoman army now? They got still 226,000. They got a fairly small amount of manpower. So what I think I'm doing is I'm going to pull back these two armies behind the front line. We'll have two armies heading into Tunis. Do enough sieging to get Tunis out of the war. And then I can focus down on Ottomans myself. Oh, we're not annexing Hadramut at all? Is that because some of their stuff is sieged down? Yeah, they've got stuff sieged down, so we won't be able to annex them. It makes sense. I guess that does give us a bit more diplo points in the meanwhile. Now, any of the enemies that we have... No, none of the other enemies are willing to take a peace deal yet. We can finally get the diplo tech, so let's do that. That's going to give us a bit of jet efficiency. And while our income isn't great... Oh, right, we're getting blockaded over here in the Mediterranean now. And they're sieging down, or pirating us. What's that actually? That might have been the knights this time around. Right, let's send these two armies west. We can at least kick out the Tunisians out of the ports. Oh, well, there's a bit of fight against the Ottomans up here. Okay, well, Hormuz is not going to win that unless... Oh, yeah, Persians got there in time. There we go. Nicely done. Now, how's the... Okay, the Ottomans, we got the war score taking still. And now the Portugal's not in the war. Their issues are not included in the war score any further. So that's actually not too shabby. Their side has lost over 200,000 men in the 200,000 men in combat alone, another 67,000 attrition. We've lost 35,000 attrition and almost 80,000 in combat, so it's not like cheap for us either, this war. But it's a lot cheaper for us than for the enemy. Actually, I suppose one of the things I could do is just set the... Oh no, we lost that transport ship, never mind. We're going to be taking... Oh, merchant bankrupt. I think we're going to fall paying a little bit of ducats there and a bit of diplo points for it. It's not really that bad. The Dutch are now the defender of faith for the Reformed. So there's about 46,000 men down south, another 7,000 over there, 18,000 over here. I suspect that... Oh, yeah, they've got a little bit of troops in Persia still. I suspect that the Persians are keeping the Ottomans right now somewhat busy. So that gives me kind of free reign on just move into Tunis and regain some manpower, hopefully. Oh, we just lost another leader. Let's just keep on dying. Oh, and there we go. We got to 60% professionalism. Actually, a bit more than that. 2241. This is actually not bad in the low supply limit areas in here that we're going to be moving through. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed by the Portuguese performance in this war. One, they took the province over here, so I couldn't really... Well, I mean, I could have taken some provinces in here, but at that point it would not have been a connected or land connection in here. So I figured that I'd rather not give them the province that I want. So I didn't take anything from Kelwa really. But then they got pieced out by 35,000 men army from Tunis. Which, to be fair, if they had England as a loyal vassal, which they, I guess, yeah, no, they don't. Okay, so that's kind of a problem then. So yeah, Portugal was a kind of a lackluster, to say at least, in this war. Oh, it looks like Persia... Oh, Persia is going to get cut off over there. With some of their troops. Yeah, no, that's going to be bad. Well, that's one siege done. Let's continue. We're going to make our way all the way to Tunis, I think. That doesn't have a... Oh yeah, it's level 1 fort. It's level 4 fort defending it, though. Or before it. So we can't get all the way in there. Oh, and the de-sieging areas here. So we got the 60,000 men armies in here. Actually, I suppose we got another 20,000 further south. With the 80,000 men, we could probably fight them off in Tabuk. I'm just going to get these armies in here first. And we're going to try to take them out from the siege there. Maybe even fight them in Al-Jav. But I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check out the links down in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.